Hello everyone and good morning. It's Monday and that means we are here together for the Monday reading for the weekly tarot. So I've already pulled the cards on the German channel. I know this is something I always say, but I know that sometimes there are new people on this channel. So I just repeat myself because I know that most of you guys want to see me shuffle the cards live. I did this actually with this spread. You can see this on the German channel. Link to the German channel, weil du schön bist, is in the info box below. So you can make sure that this is a live reading actually. Now, the energies are very, very interesting for this week. We do have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is looking into the future and making choices based on what you truly want to experience. There might be a journey, moving of a house coming up. It feels like there is a very significant decision that will change something here for the future. And this person in the Two of Wands energy is a person who has usually in the original Rider-Waite deck the World in the hand and has a very good position and is now thinking about, okay, that's a good starting point. Where do I start from here? Where do I want to go? And how do I reach my goal? Now, with this card, it's about making a decision. And it does feel like there is in this week, as this is the underlying energy, a decision that you're going to make, or at least that you're going to think about. And it all comes actually with a little bit of conflict here. There's a bit of a conflicting situation. Before I go into this reading, I want to show you the cards that are below this card so you have an idea of what the decision could be about. There is something about the give and take balance here. Now, it might be with this card that you feel like you're always giving and giving and giving. And the amount that you get back, the energy, let's just talk in energy, because it doesn't matter if you give back, get back money, love, energy, in what kind of way. It's important that there is a balance. And there seems to be a situation, and it's interesting because we have fire here and fire here. Situation where you need to make a decision for the future, where a balance is important, where it's going to be important that you give or that this giving and receiving balance is in place, and that you're not being exploited, that's the word, right? And therefore it might be a time for healing, and this is a card I had already yesterday. So there might be a time out, a card, the energy of healing, and then again there is the tree of life, which is the world. So there might be some sort of ending of a cycle that all refers to you healing, taking time out, taking rest, because something has become out of balance, or you're now making choices related to that in the future you are going to receive a balance here. Now, excuse me, the last parts of my cold. There is a situation with the Five of Swords where, especially with this card, I get the energy, obviously the word is frustration, but there seems to be a situation where you tried and it didn't work out, and now you're frustrated because this person wants to shoot the little sweet animal here, but 4 times already. Is it a he? Yeah, it's a he. He didn't shot the animal, and with the energy of frustration and other hard negative feelings, impatience, maybe even because he's a hunter and he needs to eat, and now this is an energy of getting maybe even nervous, being like, oh, but now I need to hit the animal with my arrow. Sorry, I don't know how you say this in English in the right way, but you get what I mean. With this energy, it's very likely that he's not gonna shoot the goal that he's aiming for, because of this nervous, stressful, frustration energy. So what's important with this card, if that is your energy now, is to come into a balanced place again, to stay focused and to not let the other things here distract you, make you nervous, or scatter your energy. Because it might be that you won't be as focused as you have these energies of frustrations. Anyway, this is also a card. So that is one aspect that I feel could be something that you might relate to. So in that sense, there might be a little bit of fear and conflict within you because of a specific situation. On the other hand, this talks about someone who wants to win at all cost, someone who's very selfish and egotistical. So that might be another cause for frustration in this week. And I do get with the Four of English, German, and my brain just went black. The Four of Pentacles. That's the card in this deck where we have the word protection. It's also the card for... it's protection, it's the home, it's a stable foundation, a stable environment within yourself or around yourself that is now important, which does make sense in a way that if this is a situation where you have someone who's very egotistical and wants to win at all costs, it might be important to protect yourself and withdraw. I get the withdrawing energy here as well. And this is a card we had yesterday in the reading, if you remember. The energy of there is a stable foundation, but it's a stable foundation, but you need to work on that. So if this is a situation related to finances, the advice with this card would be hold a little bit onto your finances. Maybe have some savings. That might be important. Because with the Four of Pentacles or Four of Stones in this case, you have 4 stones, but there are actually 10 available, right? So it's not like you have a big pile of money or stability. And I do feel like it's important now to really take good care of this energy. Stability, security, home, protection. With these cards below from the Lenormand, there might be a situation related to a specific environment, a group of people, or someone who is in public in a way. That could be a chef, a boss. Wait, there's one word you're not using. I think you say chef. No, you say boss, right? Because chef is someone who's working in a kitchen, isn't it? Clarify this if you like below this video. This is a person who has a specific influence, maybe an influence in public, in a specific group, situation. So it could be someone you're working for or someone you take orders from in a way. If this is related to another person in your private life, this is someone who has a specific influence on you, and your environment plays a part here as well. Could be related to family and home, because this is a family and home card. This could be a mother energy as well, or father energy. Usually with the brown bear here, I would say a motherly energy. But yeah, that could refer to this as well. So that gives us a little hint about what this frustration could be about, which then again seems like it's either your environment, your private environment, or your work life. Could be both, obviously, but it has to do with strength, dominance, someone who has the influence on you in a specific way. Usually I would say that this pile of cards could be a separate situation, and then we have a separate situation here and a separate here. Also, I don't lay out the cards in a specific time frame, so it might be that this comes up at the weekend, and what we see here might be something at the beginning. So just take it as it resonates for you, and also maybe check out the reading a little bit later in the week to see if the messages made sense then. Because sometimes you can see a reading and feel like it does not resonate, and I often hear it on the German channel then, that people at the end of the week say, oh my god, first I thought this was in my reading, but now it is. So that's super interesting, isn't it? But I feel like oh, little cat comes in. Good morning, little kitty cat. Hi, sweetie. Little cat just needed to scratch her nails on the chair I'm sitting on. So if you hear any weird noises, that's a cat. We have swords, and swords here. We have stones here, or pentacles, and we have the water element here. So what it tells me is that I feel like actually there is a situation that kind of ties in a specific situation for you, because I feel like there's a situation where there is emotional pain. Okay, I told you that was a cat. Emotional pain, heartache that plays a part in this situation here. Or if it is related to work, it could be not feeling very comfortable, let's say it like this, maybe because of some sort of loss. Something is not as it was before. We do have the Knight of Stones here, little horsey. That could be a person, as it is the knight. There might be messages coming in, informations coming in, which I do get as well from this card. So that seems to be something where you get new information and messages in general. But also this could be a person, it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, because it's the stones, it's the earth element. But also this is slow progress. This is slow progress into stability and something you really can rely on. And that again makes sense with this card, as this makes sense with this card. The heartache, the uneasy feeling because of a selfish person or a very frustrating situation. Then the need to protect yourself for a stable environment. And the building upon this now, maybe with someone you really can rely on. We do have the energy of the Tower here. The Tower is again a protective energy. Also, there's a connection to this energy. Protection, setting boundaries is important. If it is related to work, it could be also that being independent here is something you should really look into, that might come up for you. There might be messages where you suddenly are like, okay, I need to be independent from a specific person or situation, or I need to withdraw from a specific situation or person. So that might be something here as well. I do have to say, with the whole situation that we see here, at the end, I do get the energy of help. You're getting help from someone or something. It feels like that could be from a person. It might be that you read something where you suddenly know what to do. So I feel like the universe is going to give you signs and help and instruction, because that's the word of this card here. So you know where to aim and in what direction to aim for now. Let's go into this energy. King of Vessels, King of Cups. So that could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or it could be someone who is very sensitive, a very loving, caring person, someone who is very intuitive, spiritual, these kind of things here. But there is some sort of conflict, and the number 11 here, the whip or the rods, they do stand for communication again. Communication to clear out things. And the beautiful thing is that we do see the change. There is some sort of communication that is going to happen that will change something for the better. It might also be that conflict is changing for the better, that a conflicting situation is going to change. Now, with the 10 of Arrows, which is the sword energy, it also indicates some sort of ending. I'm going to go into two energies of this card. There could be an ending because there has been a lot of conflict, especially the sword energy is the energy that carries a lot of conflict. The 5 of Swords that we have here is not a nice card. The 3 of Swords neither. Six of Swords is good, but then we have 7, 8, and 9, which are not really good cards. So with the 10 of Swords, we do have the energy of, okay, there is now an ending. Something is ending, has ended, but you see the silver lining on the horizon, so there is new hope. This can talk also about betrayal. Actually forgot to say this in German, because in the original card the person is lying on the floor feeling like stabbed in the back, which could also refer to you giving, not getting back the love, the money, the appreciation, the validation. To say that, validation, valuation, well, you know what I mean, and feeling therefore a bit betrayed here with this card. So if I should sum it all up, it does feel like there's a situation with someone who has a specific influence that is related to your home environment or your immediate environment, or the public, so basically anything around you, where there is conflict or someone being selfish, or you trying to do something again and again and it didn't work out. Messages are coming in. I do feel help is coming in as well. There is movement. There maybe a message from this specific person here. Maybe you are the messenger. It refers to an emotional, uncomfortable situation where it's important to set boundaries, to withdraw, protect yourself, your environment, or to be independent. Like I said, this is the card when it comes to work, being self-employed, for example. There might be an earth sign, there might be a water sign, that might be one person here. I do get the energy, though it is like in between those not so nice cards, I do get the energy of help, because the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Stones is actually someone you can really rely on. So that's a really good card. And also the King of Vessels is, I would say, a really good card, because this person has mastered and is emotionally mature. So for some aspect of the energies here, I do get a supportive energy when it comes to the change of this conflicting situation here. On the other aspect, of course, it could refer to the person you're dealing with these cards. But I also feel like in this week you're going to receive signs, messages, either in shape or form, that Spirit is going to send you words. You're going to notice a sign that says something, or maybe in form of a person who speaks to you about a situation where you now know what to do, because we do have the instruction energy. And that's very interesting, because what I said at the beginning was, with this card, it's important to stay focused, to not let the past disappointments shake you, and to stay centered. And that's why I also feel the strong help energy here, because we do have the wise person here that is showing the little one how to aim and how to stay focused and how to shoot something with the arrow. And that really feels like a nice circle from the energy of a bit of frustration, uneasiness, to you're gonna get help, so you stay focused on your goals and centered, and maybe you even gonna improve something here. And in the end, which doesn't need to be at the end of the week, it might even be a bit earlier, there is a beautiful positive change of this conflicting energy. But it all also has to do, and I want to say this again, with the decisions you make and where you want to go in the future. So stay focused in this week. Focus on what you want. Focus on where you want to go. Make good choices, as usual. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's actually it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you already resonate with it. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And as I've said, maybe have a look at the end of the week if you resonate now a little bit more with the reading, because that's also very interesting to check out. I most often do this actually on the weekend to check out the Monday energy updates and see how it resonated with me. And sometimes, even if you already feel like this could be this situation or that situation, sometimes it might surprises you that it's actually a completely different one. I had this as well already. So sending you so much love from Avalon, and have a beautiful day. See you next time.